remember what you ate or what you wore 5 days or a week ago? Most of us will not remember that. But do you remember your this year's or last year's birthday party? The place you celebrated it, the clothes you wore, and the most important, the present you got. Everyone will remember that, including me. Hi everyone, this is me, Sarna, and welcome to Science Zoo. In our today's video, we will be learning about the 3 major parts of the brain and its function. And we'll also be learning about the way brain processes information and store it. So what are we waiting for? Let's brain in! So is your brain ready to learn about itself? Let's start with the most largest part of the brain. Cerebrum is located right here. It covers more than half of the part of our brain and it does a lot of functions. First, it always controls all our sense organs, our hearing, our sense, our taste, etc. Second, it's the center of our learning. It's the place where we learn and store everything. Third, it helps us control all our voluntary muscles. Now you must be wondering, what are voluntary muscles? Let me give you a sentence and you try to guess the meaning. And if you already know the meaning, put it in the comments below. So the boy decided to volunteer in the blood donation camp. Volunteer basically means to put effort or willingly do something. Same way, voluntary muscles are the muscles which I wish to move. Like right now, my hands are my volunteer muscles. Because it's my wish, I roll them or put them like this way. Second part of the brain is cerebellum. It's located right here. Relatively, it is a small part, but it plays an important role. It helps us balance while walking, sitting, cycling, or while exercising. It maintains the balance of our body. The third part of the brain is medulla, or commonly known as the brain stem. It's located right here. As you can guess by seeing its location, that it's connected to our spinal cord. Now you must be wondering, all the important parts are already included in cerebrum and cerebellum. Then what is the use of medulla? Medulla helps send signals to all the other 2 parts of the brain from the spinal cord. Like the spinal cord sends the signals to medulla and medulla further sends the signals to cerebrum and cerebellum. And one more important function medulla does. It controls all the involuntary muscles. Involuntary muscles are just the opposite of voluntary muscles. Involuntary muscles are the muscles which we can't control, like our heartbeat, our respiration, the blinking of our eyes, etc. Now your brain knows about itself, but not fully. Still, we are missing out one thing, that how does the brain process all the information and store it? Let's start with the easy thing. Our memory is divided into 2 parts, short-term and long-term memory. As the name suggests, that long-term memory stores things for a long time and short-term memory stores things for a short period of time. Like when at the starting I asked you, did you remember that what you ate or wore 5 days ago? Did you remember that? Because your brain didn't find that enough useful for you to store or keep. Like when you sleep, all the things you learned throughout the day, brain it and stores accordingly. So you must not be remembering what you did 2 or 3 weeks ago or where were you, because brain didn't find that much useful. So that's why it stored it into the short-term memory. And short-term memory just has a capacity of 5 to 6 things and can only store it for 15 seconds or a minute. Now let's move on to the long-term memory. Long-term memory stores all the important things. Like you remember the basic formula of time, speed, distance. Because that is something which is important for you and for your brain. So that's why it stores it in the long-term memory. And even your birthday, it must not be very joyful or excitement day for your friends. But for you, it's a very important day. That's why you remember every detail of your birthday because it is stored in the long-term memory. Here is a fact for you. Do you know cerebellum? Can you tell me where is it located? Yes, it's located right here. Do you know that cerebellum is actually a Latin word for little brain? I hope now your brain knows about it. And tell me one more thing. All the things you learned in this video, are you going to store it in your long-term or the short-term memory? Do comment below and tell me. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like button and comment. Thank you.